Clever girl. YouTube, it's your boy, the Memphis Exo, and Alter, welcoming back to the 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day for 100 days we're dueling with a different deck every single day. Today, everybody, is the, what's today? The 42nd day. 42nd day of 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's yet another day of Troll Week. That week where we troll the bejeebas out of people with trolly strategies. And today, it's an old-timey classic with some newfangled text. We're taking a look at the kingtiger Wanghu lockdown, which, if you don't know, it's all based around this here monster. It's good old kingtiger Wanghu. We're on masterduel, by the way. I'll explain that in a minute, but we're on here. We got our kingtiger, this old boy here, who basically stops my opponent from summoning any monsters that are too small. Anything 1400 or less to get summoned out, well, they're just gonna have to go bye-bye. So that is the whole premise of this deck. We all have masterduel today. I will explain. This Vertisylph, we are playing the Vertisylph engine, and this guy doesn't want to work on my EDO Pro. Not sure why, but it doesn't want to work. So, you know, I wasn't going to say, hey, let's not play the duck. I'm going to play the gosh darn duck if I want to play the gosh darn duck. So, we're going to be on Master Duels for today. Maybe it'll also happen in the future, don't know yet. But for today, we're playing on Master Duel. We're going to be showing off the wombos and the combos, the what do's and the what not do's. Showing off this deck, going first. Hit our opponent really hard, summoning out the Wanghu and the Moghu and all these Vertisylph cards. And it's a beautiful sight to behold once it all gets set up. So, we're going to be showing off this deck here today. No, I think Slayer kind of asked for this deck, but I'm not entirely sure. It's really more for us. We were going to be playing this deck regardless, so not really a shout out today. But a lot of people, I'm sure, are going to be happy to see us playing some Wanghu lock. So, as always, the whole deck list is going to be at the end of today's video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe as well to keep the channel going and keep us a-rolling. Because it's time to go into a good old Master Duel and show these bums what for. Alrighty, everybody, it's time for our first opponent. Another day, another card game. We are going first, which is important, because this deck is all about going first. It's all about starting off. It's all about getting out kingtiger Wanghu and all the good stuff. So let's see what our opening hand is going to look like in a second. Alrighty. Not too bad. Actually, this is a really good hand. That is really, really nice. I've got myself my Vertisylphs. I had to craft some Vertisylphs, and I have like one of each rarity, which is hilarious to me. But I got my 3 Vertisylph faeries. I got Wanghu, which is like the most important thing. So let's go ahead and start off. I can't draw, but that's fine. I don't need to draw things. We're going to activate our Pot of the Extravagant. Extra deck is pretty irrelevant in this deck. Although we have some use for it, but nothing important. Okay, that's one way to go about it. Okay, let's use our Vertisylph with the Flowering. Discard her as long with Wanghu here. And this is going to get our Vertisylph Corolla. This is a very important card for our strategy here. Because basically what this does is that it turns everybody into a Vertisylph monster, which is very good. We're also going to bring back our Flowering Field in defense mode, because this will protect our Vertisylphs from being destroyed by card effects, which is really big in this deck. So we're going to go ahead for that. We're going to make our Ayers Rock Sunrise. Very cool card, because it's basically monster born for beast monsters. And we're going to summon out Wanghu right here, put him in attack mode, and normally I'd like to have another Vertisylph monster, but that's okay. We'll work into it. I also have like just Vertisylph the Flowering ×1. As long as Corolla survives, all I need is one Vertisylph to do my stuff. But this is what we want to see on our board. We want to see Wanghu on the board. Anything 1400 or less to get summoned out, my opponents just, you know, they're going to lose it. Now, if this is like Sword Soul or something, they're going to be for a very rough time. It's going to be really difficult for them to establish anything if this is Sword Soul or the like. So, we'll see where this is going to go. I've got a nice setup. My Vertisylph has protected me from being destroyed by stuff, so no Regekis are going to work on me. And, yeah, like I said, it's very simplistic when you get down to it with this deck. You're just trying to summon out Wanghu, basically. Summon out Wanghu, weaken your opponent's stuff with, like, Clockwork Knight and things of that nature, and go from there. So, yeah, he went for the Archfiend's Eccentric, which might have been useful, but unfortunately, he had to summon the darn thing first. So, we're sitting pretty right here. This is what we want to see going. Yeah, he's got some back row here. And that could be tricky. I won't deny it could be tricky. What do you got? You have evenly matched? You set your cards. I don't think you can play evenly matched right at the moment, buddy. That's not how that card works, but good effort. Good effort, sir. All right, what do we got? Ooh, hello. Verna Sylph of the Awe. We're going to use Verna Sylph of the Awakening. We're going to discard him by himself, because that's what my spell lets me do. And we're going to send another monster to the grave, that being Moghu. I could also send the duck. But I'd rather send Moghu at the moment, because I'm going to revive Moghu. But we'll revive also the Verna Sylph of the Awakening, which I shall mention that all Verna Sylphs will give your monsters more abilities. And also a nice thing that, you know, my Flowering Fairy protects my other Verna Sylphs as well. It's just a nasty little 1-2 punch you wouldn't expect. But we'll bring back Moghu. So what this dude does, basically, everything else on the board will lose 500 attack points. It's really nice for just weakening your opponent's stuff. And we're going to use our Awakening's effect to double the attack of Wanghu. You might think Moghu, but it doesn't really matter too much. Also, it is Tiger King lock, not Fierce Tiger lock. You have to remember who's in top dog position here. This is the top Tiger. This is second in command Tiger. So let's see what this dude's going to do. What on earth is that? Emissary of the who's a what's it? Wow, what was that supposed to do? My opponent tried to attack me with a candlestick. Maybe if you call the butcher and the baker next time, that'll actually do something to me. But we're all set. Like I said, this is the lockdown right here. You know, Wanghu is just destroying everything that gets summoned that's too small. Like that candlestick monster. Moghu's making everything smaller. I'm protected from field nukes thanks to my Flowering Fairy. And I can double my monster's attacks once per turn. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. I don't even know what these face downs are. I imagine if these were battle traps, you would have played them. So, but then again, if it's in perms, he would have played them, but like he would imperm Wahoo as soon as possible, so he could actually like do stuff. But my opponent didn't do that. So what is this? Exodia's leg. Oh man, my opponent's trying to hit on me. He's showing me leg. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about my opponent showing me leg right now. I'm flattered. Truly I am, but no, thank you. Anyway, so, like I said, we're in a perfectly prime position here. I will say I am in the lower tiers. It's been a while since I played on masterduel, but this still is like, this is the point of the deck, and this is what we're going to be doing. So, it doesn't really matter what I'm up against. You know, I mean, higher tier decks will have trouble with this too. I mean, imagine Cyber Dragons trying to go for core with this thing on board. Let's see. We'll use the duck. Go for it, duck. Yeah, I'll just discard one card. I don't want to waste anything, so we'll add the bear. The bear is really neat because it can let a monster attack twice, which is just absolutely annihilation. Absolute annihilation. But we'll also summon the duck here, because this is going to cost everybody who's not a Verna Sylph 600 attack points. So everything basically losing 1100 attack right now. It's very hard for my opponent to get anything going. It's almost impossible. Not impossible. That's why we're playing the Solemns. So let's go ahead and keep bashing into our opponent. Let's attack with the Fierce Tiger here. Is that game? Oh, that is just gonna be enough. Alrighty. Very good. We trolled the heck out of him, folks. That's what we want to see. We want to summon out the Kingtiger, summon out the Fierce Tiger. I didn't even need Clockwork Knight. That's the crazy thing. So let's go ahead and do number 2. Show off more what this baby can do. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do her again. I lost the coin flip, but my opponent's allowing me to go first, which is a little odd. But depending on what this is, that could be good or bad. So let's see what we got here. We'll activate our Verna Sylph, because obviously that's what you do. Discard a couple of monsters, get our Corolla, because that's like the most important card in this deck, pretty much. You'd think I'd play more than one of it, but one is really just fine. So we'll bring back our Flower Girl. Her and Wanghu are pretty much the faces of this deck. I mean, yeah, also Fierce Tiger Moghu, but, I don't know, this and that and that and this. Let's see. Activate our Mistings effect, so I can just get more cards going. Let me think here. Add another monster. I'm thinking, yeah, get the Awakening, because that'll be very good. So, who are we reviving here? Let's bring back, let's see. Can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. Does sound pretty nice. So we'll equip the Moon Mirror Shield. Normally, this is just something I do to, like, troll people even harder. But this way, I'll be nice and set and pretty. I would have preferred to save this for, like, you know, Tiger King, of course, but I don't have him at the moment, so I just have to do something. But I can't be destroyed by stuff. I can't be targeted by stuff. Unless he gets rid of, like, Corolla, this could be absolutely just fine right here. It'll be just fine, because next turn I'll get Moghu, or not the Moghu. I want to get Moghu too, but, you know, Wanghu, he is the main guy, so that's our goal here. But if I draw into Wanghu, which I didn't, it would have been nice if I did, but that's okay. It's fine. We got everything we want to have in our hand right now. So Vernus Self Awakening, discarding that dude. And we're going to send our Wanghu to the graveyard. And I can't revive Wanghu with this because that's how, like, this guy works. So we're going to get back the duck. Come forth, duck. Yeah, duck you. And we'll activate our Aerotrock Sunrise. You know, just to have it. I'd rather say Monster Born if I have to revive somebody else. Just in case. Let's see. Unfortunately, I need the bear now. I need the bear that lets me attack twice. Because the one bad thing about Vernus Sylphs... I see. Alright, that could be mildly problematic. Let me think about this. Thinking about this. I could get rid of that, but I think I'm good for a turn or two. I mean, what, it's just giving him like 500 life points a turn. An annoying card for certain, but nothing too problematic. Nothing too big. Alright, so what is... Okay, so it's just like Stanky Jar. Stanky Jar Turbo? Perhaps? Maybe. What are you gonna do now? This guy's got like a 10-card extra deck. I'm a little curious as to what that means. But yeah, Regeki does absolutely bupkis to this deck because, like I said, Vernus Self protects the power of the solidarity of Earth monsters to troll my opponent until they just don't know what to do themselves. That's what this deck is about. So now I just need Moghu, because if I get him on the board, I can start nuking his monsters. So that's what I want to see. So if I get like another Awakening would be great. That would be my preferred thing. Let's see. No. What do you don't do anything on the board except for protection, Rabbit Girl. Okay, that's fine. You're the protectors. You're the stat lower. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I was like a Furnace Shelf to get piercing damage, but that wouldn't really fit with their whole motif, would it? Not really. Okay. My opponent will get a life points. That's okay. He can have life points. Aww. Yeah. I think I'll just keep attacking for now. Is this gonna be like another one? No, it's Ice Hand. Let's see. This will... Well, this card is destroyed by opponent's card. Send to the graveyard. Target a spell trap they control. Destroy it. Oh. He's gonna pop my back row. My Corolla. I used that. You monster. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. I mean, that does stop Wanghu from getting protection, I guess. But that's more annoying than anything. Let's put it that way. That's gonna be more annoying than not. But that's okay. My opponent's gonna troll me back a smidge. What are you doing? Bringing back the hand. That's a... Oh, that is not a once per turn thing. Okay. I mean, the Ice Hand will get destroyed. But then he's just going to get rid of my Moon Mirror Shield. But I can just put this on the bottom of my deck if I want to. It's not a big deal. Also, I'm kind of concerned he didn't actually go for, like... I don't know. Or should I get this... Nah, I'll put it bottom of the deck. I don't need the Moon Mirror Shield right now. I'd rather draw into other things. Why did he not go for Fire Hand is my concern. Unless he only plays one of each for some bizarre reason. Huh? I guess, and he must like have the other one in his hand. That's the only thing that really makes any sense right now. So we'll see. I mean, what is this? Burning Dragon. Okay. It is a little bit bigger. Discard a spell, destroy all spell traps on the field. Interesting indeed. Burning Dragon. Okay. I mean, this is okay. I could work with this. I still have Monster Born and things, so it's not like the worst thing in the world. I could easily get rid of this. Now that Corolla's gone, it opens things up for, like, extra deck shenanigans. And no Gene Werewolves for you, sir. No, thank you. Good efforts, but not quite. Alright, so Wanghu is definitely going to be destroyed here. It's Or, conversely, kill the duck. I mean, it is the duck. I can understand. I can understand. Wait, he has Gene Werewolf. Ooh. That could be really useful to me. Okay, I can work with that. I can work with that. I can work with that. Let's go ahead and get up. Yeah, another fairy. Cool. This will work just fine. Okay, so now here's what we're going to do. We're going to summon... oh, wait. Why don't we double check something about Asa? Didn't she have like a restriction of some form? No. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use two of our monsters. Yep. And we're going to summon forth Asa the Earth Charmer. Asa's ability, I'm going to go ahead and steal his Gene Warped Werewolf, because that's what I can do. I get this. And we're going to go ahead and summon forth SP Little... Wait. Oh, that has to be an effect monster. Right. That being the somewhat... Okay, hold on. This still works. What am I talking about? This still works. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to use this and use that. And we shall summon forth SP Little Knight. Because what my plan is here is that SP Little Knight will banish my opponent's Burning Dragon. Because I don't trust that dude. Banish that. Then we're going to activate Monster Reborn. And we're going to bring back Wanghu. Now, if my math is correct as to how this is going to work, during the end phase, this is going to activate. I'll banish both monsters. Then they come back. And then, with any luck, I don't know if that counts as a special summon or not. That's the only, like, sticking point of this here plan of mine. We'll see. Let's go ahead and discard some cards. Okay, that can actually be way more helpful to me just in case. And I'll end mine turn. So now the end phase, the Aroma Jar will activate. I'm going to go ahead and Little Knight to at least attempt this. Yeah, banish my monster, banish your monster. I'm going to keep this werewolf. We're kind of like brothers from other mothers. I mean, this is a cat, this is a dog. Either way. So I'll get back my monster. You get back your jar. Okay, that does not actually with Wanghu. Okay. I was kind of hoping that would work, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter too much, because I also have my Dogmatic Punishment. Like I said, I don't really use the extra deck all that much, so I can work with that. I got things like Intis, I've got Ignister, I got things from like a previous build, which I can just leave in here because I don't really care about the extra deck that much. So, we're all set. I mean, what are you going to do? Bring back Burning... Oh, wait, he's banished. Never mind. I was about to say bring back Burning Dragon, but I think it's banished. Let's see. Dragon. Are you going to bring back Dragon? Let me think about this. This card is destroyed. Target spell trap they control. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. He is going to revive his monster. Yes. They'll revive the hand. The hand will get auto-destroyed. But actually, before that even happens, I'm going to go for Dogmatic Punishment. That way I can just get rid of Aroma Jar so that, like, nothing bad will happen. Very good. Alright, so what we're going to send to the graveyard in this case... I'm going to send Garura in the hope I can draw into more stuff. You know? I think that'll work just fine. So, Garura's going to go activate itself. Get a duck. Okay. Not what I was hoping for. Because now with that Corolla, the Verticils are kind of more of a... They're more of a hindrance at this point. Unless I can draw into Moghu or something, they're not really helping me as much as I'd like them to. But that's okay. Yeah, that gets destroyed. Good effort, though. Good effort. I like the classics. Got yourself a Fortress Warrior. Very cool, indeed. I will say, it's kind of weird that I'm in the low tiers and I'm still not seeing, like, meta decks. You still see them in the lower tiers. But that's okay. My opponent surrenders. He put up a fight. His Stanky Jar, though, is not a match for the power of Wanghu. And, you know, as the duel was progressing, I was going to get, like, Moghu. And at that point, Moghu just prevents, like, Aroma Jar from being an issue. So, good for us. Let's go ahead for duel numero 3. I think we'll have time for, like, a... Let's see, the timer now. We'll see how the third duel goes. I'd like to do 4 today. We'll see how it goes. Alrighty, our third opponent, everybody, to fight in third. Unfortunately, now we're in silver. Now my opponents are going to be a little more snarky. Didn't let me go first. I'm going second. But our opening hand is... Let's call it tolerable. it's an opening hand I can at least do something with. I just wish I was going first. You know what I mean? Alright, 13 cards in an extra deck. Interesting choice. Playing Allure of Darkness. That could mean a lot of things, but once he banishes something, we'll know what he's playing. We'll have some idea. With the marker there, I'm thinking this is Vendreads. It could be Vendreads. Hard to say. But it would have been really good to go first in that respect. Okay, what is this? Black. Oh, it's a Blackwing deck. Oh, thankfully, my opponent bricked his all heck. Okay, good. I'm grateful you're bricked, son. Okay, what do we got here? Very nice, very nice. So what am I going to do with a hand like this? There is a lot going on in this opening hand here. Let's activate also the Earth Chandler's effect. Sadly, I only have one of this thing. I would recommend more if I had more. If I had them, I would. But we're going to use Asa's effect, discarding a Moghu, specifically Moghu, because that'll let me get Wanghu. Get the Wanghu. Very good. Alrighty, that's a good start. What are you going to do? You going to do something to me? I didn't think so. Alright, so let's go ahead and use our Vernisylph. We'll discard her, and we'll discard Moghu. And see where this goes. I need to get my Corolla. That's the most important thing. Get Corolla. Because if I can set up my lock, Blackwings do rely on a lot of monster summoning, but if they start losing their attack points, that could really be an issue for them. Blackwings don't even have that many attack points to begin with. I mean, some of them do, but not most of the combo enablers do not. So we'll see where this is going to go. He's got something. Don't yet know what it is, but we'll find out in a bit. So let's activate our Corolla. Max C, huh? I mean, if I give him one draw, what's the worst that could happen? Am I right? Am I right? I think I'm okay doing that. I could be wrong, though. I could be horribly, horribly wrong. But we'll find out in a second. So let's go ahead and use Corolla's effect here. Maybe he's got like an Ash Blossom he wants to chain to this too. You want to hand trap me more, buddy? You want to hand trap me? Go on, do it. I know you want to. Go ahead, hit me with a little Charmies or something. That's what I thought. Okay, so now that he's doing that, let's get... let me think about this. I kind of want to get this one, which allows me to attack twice, but I also want more protection. That is a tricky decision there. But I'm going with the bear. And now we will special summon the one monster we shall summon, and that will be Moghu. So, yeah, my opponent gets to draw a card, which, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's something. It's like whatever. So we'll set ourselves a card, and we shall pass the turn. So let's see what Blackwings can do. I mean, there is a potential he annihilates me. I won't deny it. But I have Wanghu, and he's got nothing going for him. What does Chinook do again? Send this card hand in the grave. Target face-up monster. You're going to bring out Simoon. He's going to bring out Simoon with the Black Whirlwind. I cannot deny the power of that. But can that get around Wanghu lock is the big question. I'm not sure if it can. Okay, what is Chinook? Where did Chinook go? He's around here somewhere. Let's see. Chinook. Send this card, hand, target face up mark, poke control, send a Blackwing, synchro. Target was 700, its effects are negated. Yeah, I bet he really wishes he still had that card. He could have negated Wanghu right there. Now, granted, he might either already have one or he'll get another one. Hard to say. But Simoon's gone. Whatever that dude does, he's gone. Alright, add a monster that's Black Whirlwind related, yep. Or Black Winged Dragon mentioning, yeah, that guy. Okay. But yeah, this is what I was expecting was going to happen against Blackwings. Yeah, he's got like multiple normal summons. Yeah, so you can keep searching out stuff. Unless he's playing another Chinook. Cross-eyed Designator, what? Why would you play this? Are you playing Wanghu for some weirdly specific reason? Did someone hurt you? Infinite... Oh. I don't know. I don't know why he did that. I mean, oh yeah, I have a set card, right. I was like, why on earth would you do that? And the answer is, I debated him. I debated him. He thinks that this is imperm. Oh my goodness, he thinks it's an impermanence. You poor, poor fool. You poor, poor Blackwing fool. Who's just desperately trying to establish a board right now. But I have a tiger, and if y'all don't know, cats eat birds. So we're in a really good position here. Yeah, that'll go away. You take 1,000 damage. Awesome. Alright, so now it is our turn again. Hey, that's good. That'll work. So what we're going to do here, we're going to use our Vernisip of the Thaw. I'm going to go ahead and use Corolla's effect here. And I'm just going to try to, draw another card, bring back the bear, because the bear lets me attack with one monster like twice, which is really cool. And hey, I also got the Awakening, so that's even better. So we'll bring that in defense mode. I mean, the thing is, you always want to kind of put these guys in defense mode anyway. It's kind of a thing. Yeah, let's just go for full-on, raw, unlimited Moghu power, because Moghu is actually bigger right now. So I just want to kind of like close the duel off here before my opponent has like ideas. So let's attack with Moghu twice. He's got 3,400 attack points. And, oh yeah, finish him off with the, no, I'm sorry. I want to finish him off with this, but it is Wanghu's day. So, there we go for duel numero tres. Do we have time for one more? I think we do. Why not? Y'all are in here for the long haul. Let's go for one more duel. Come on. Alright, everybody, the fourth and final opponent, the last chance at the romance. And yeah, we're not going first again, which is unfortunate because that's like the whole point of the deck. But you know what? We'll see where this is going. I mean, at least I open up with the hand I'd like to see. 4-card extra deck, weird. But it looks like Vendreads because sleeves. But then again, this guy's whole board is a mess. You got Stratos as your mate, 6 Samurais as the base, Slifer as the field, Vendreads as the sleeves. This guy's probably playing like Chronomalies or something. I don't know, something like that. But we have an opening hand. This is what I want to see. What are we up against? Oh, it's the, what do you call these things? He's got the, Exodia stuff. Ugh. Not a big fan of that. Not a huge fan of that. Although if he's paying a bunch of life points, to do his thing, that could be okay. The only issue at the moment is that, like, the Exodia Incarnate, he can't be destroyed by card effects. So, like, Wanghu doesn't work on him. Punishment doesn't work on him, that sort of thing. Now, my opponent seems to be, yeah, he doesn't have the Ankh, but he's got the Ankh Searcher. So, this is actually more of an ideal situation here, because he's paying most of his life points to do his, like, combo at all. And that's ideal because I need him to do that, because the less life my opponent has, the better it is. Because he needs to have all those life points to give Exodia the attack points. Alright, but I do have to deal with Exodia. That is the operative issue here. That will be the issue here, because now he'll summon that thing out. And the only big issue is that that's like a once per turn search up field nuke. That is the one thing. But I do have Calcified Crusted Calciphidia, which is a pretty neat dude. I can bring him out when my Earth monsters get destroyed by card effects. He's not as big as Exodia, but he's still a big chunkin' dude. Look at him, he's so happy. He's such a happy boy. Alright, man, if I'd gone first, this would have been nothing. I mean, granted, I would have been able to stop this, but it still would have been better than not. Let's put it that way. So yeah, Unstoppable Exodia, cannot be destroyed. Once per turn, spell, trap, and negation. End phase, setting an Exod trap or obliteration. Now granted, every standby, he loses life points. I really wish I had some burn right now, but that's neither here nor there. I don't need no burn in this deck. It's just in this one instance, I kind of wish I did. Let's see where this is gonna go, baby. Get your Exodo Flame. Or no, that's the Obliterate. He probably already has Exodo Flame. To be fair. Alright. And Moghu would normally be so good here, because I could have just blown up Exod, but sadly I cannot do this. But we'll activate Burden of the Mighty. Unfortunately, this is like, this is the biggest weakness of this deck. It's like you go in second against somebody, And especially if they have monsters like Unstoppable Exodia and they can't be destroyed by stuff. So let's go for Vernus Sylph as we do, because that's just like what we do in this deck 99.99% of the time. And we'll see where this is gonna go. I mean, one of these might be called by. That would not be great. We'll see. We'll see indeed. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, sir? Alright, very nice. So let's go ahead and get our Corolla. We'll get Corolla. I just don't know if this is gonna work, you know? Because I think my opponent, unfortunately, because they got to go first, there's not much I can do about it, you know? Like, obviously, if you're gonna be going second more often than not, you want to run board breakers like Lightning Storm and the like. Although, against something like Exodia, that doesn't help too much. So maybe like Kaiju's. Maybe like Gamma Seal would have been good right here, but I don't have Gamma Seal. He's a water monster. We're predominantly Earth monsters here today. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We'll summon out our kingtiger Moghu, who would normally be great in this situation, because I could just, like, annihilate everybody. But this will at least destroy the shield. It's not much to say, but it'll blow up the shield. It's something. It's something. It's something. It's popping the shield. It's something. I can't blow up Sengenjin. Bloody Sengenjin. Oh, look at that guy. He doesn't know what's going on. He's just trying to shield bash people. He doesn't even know what's going on. He just wants to shield bash people. But yeah, this way, Moghu will at least blow up the shield. At least Moghu will do something. What the heck is this? Obliterate Blaze. Pay half your life points to as many spell traps as possible. What are you trying to do here? Possible. Okay, so you're bouncing Moghu, I think. I would assume that's what he's doing. He's trying to set, yeah, he's sending an arm to the graveyard, putting that back there. And then, what are you doing with Blaze? Are you giving yourself piercing damage? Let's see, monsters, so this card attacks, yeah, that gives him piercing damage. Okay, that's not great, but, like, whatever. At the same time, it's like, whatevs. Like, you know your monster's only gonna have, like, 3,000 attack points, right? I mean, he probably knows that, and that's why this last card, yeah, that was, in fact, Exodia, Fire Rage, yeah, whatever it's called. But the thing is, I'll only blow up my back row. Yeah. Because at least Vernus Sylph will live. So it's something. Alright. And then just get another... just get another one. Yeah, I think I might be doomed here. We'll see. I mean, yesterday we were up against, like, Dragon Rulers. They messed up and I managed to come back and win. So maybe this guy will. Who knows? I do have plenty of life points, which is, like, a big thing. So that's something. And this guy's just going to get weaker every turn. I mean, he's only going to be on the board a few more turns. Then my opponent's going to either link him away or, like, I don't know what. I don't know what. I'm really confused as why he bothered playing this at all. If he had all of his life points, absolutely. Give yourself piercing damage. But you don't. Let's see. Add a Forbidden One monster. Why? Add Exodia's head. Why would you do that? You're gonna pop me monster, as you do. Or not. What on earth is this guy doing? You haven't even paid his 1,000 life points yet. What on earth are you doing? My guy. What on earth was that supposed to do? Alright, he can't nuke me regardless, because Flowering doesn't get nuked regardless of what my opponent does. Oh my god, did he waste that? My lord. Come on, man. Come on. Okay. We're not out of the woods just yet, though, because, yeah, he's going to take his 1,000 damage. That's fine. And that's still going to be, what, 3, 4, 5, 5750 damage right there. But that's not that bad. Really. Oh, my lord. Exodius, excuse me. Okay. I mean, that's cool, too, I guess. I mean, that's cool. I mean, it's an extra 1,000 damage, essentially, is what it is. But, my goodness, he's actually going for this. Okay. I mean, yeah. Oh, you didn't even attack with Exodius. What the heck, man? You're disappointing the people. What are you doing? What are you doing? First you waste your Exod trap. Now you're just linking away Exodius for bloody Anaconda. And you've already summoned, so you can't, like... You can't do... What's it called? Or maybe you can. Go ahead and fusion summon. You just... Oh, you're playing regular... Okay, regular polymerization. I was about to say, you can't red fusion. So, what are you fusing then? What exactly do you have that you can fuse into? I'm gonna guess it's just like Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Something boring like that. No, what the heck is this? Magnum the Reliever. Let's see. Target a Poly in the grave, put it on the bottom of the deck, draw to the card. When the card effect is activated, banish Poly from the grave, target a card on the field and destroy it. So it doesn't do anything then. Okay. I mean, it's cool, but it doesn't do him anything. Also, you have 1,000 life points left, I want to point out. Exod will literally end the duel for me. I don't even have to do anything. Because this is a required thing. So, unless you somehow plan to nuke yourself, or gain life points in some manner I'm unfamiliar with, the duel is over. Like, am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong. Let's see, what can we do here? I guess we'll activate our Vernasilp's effect just to, like, do it. I'm not gonna do it to do it, you know what I mean? Yeah, unless I'm mistaken, this duel's over. He's got 1,000 life points. He used up his Magnum Reliever. He used up his life points to make this thing. Why did he make this thing? I mean, it's cool looking. It looks like a more badass version of, Dark Law. But, like, what? Oh, are you actually trying to get Exodia pieces? I don't think that's how that's gonna work, buddy. You used up Exodia's head. You kind of used up the head. I don't think you understand what that does, sir. I don't think you do. Alright, well, now that that's happened, I guess I'll get the Flower Girl? I don't know. Does it even matter, is the question, because like I said, this dude's just gonna wipe himself out here. I mean, unless there's something I am completely blind to, I think we're good. I'll go ahead and use the Flower Power Girl. And I'll ditch Calcified Crucifida, because I don't need him. I don't really need that dude, so let's get Wanghu back. We'll special summon the Flower Child. Yep, I did. What say ye to that? And then one last time before the road, we'll summon out Wanghu. So again, unless I am very mistaken as to what's about to happen, I just win right here. If he had not paid for this, he possibly could have. He probably would have won the duel. You know, unless he only plays 2 Exod Flames. Weird. Very weird. Yeah, because he can't target my... he can't target any of my Vernasilps. He can't destroy them with card effects. He has 1,000 life points. So, yeah, this duel's over. I don't think my opponent understands that. Or maybe I'm very oblivious to something that I am just not aware of here. But I don't think that I am. Because, yeah, he'll cost himself 1,000 life points. He has 1,000 life points. I'm going to keep saying that until he plays some random... Like, he'll play Super Upstart Goblin and gain 2,000 life points right here. But I don't think that card exists. I don't think so. Yep. And that'll be it right there. Unless there's something preventing this. Oh, he's just bouncing Wanghu. Yeah, this duel's over. Okay. I was about to say. Alright. So... I mean, I will admit, I was not expected to do much against going second here, but we oust the Exodia player because of his own hubris. And that's how a troll wins it, baby. That's how it goes. So let's go ahead for the end screen, talk more about this deck here. Alright, everybody, so the Wanghu lock went 4-0 today, which is pretty dang good. That's what I like to see. On Wanghu, on the board with his Vernasilp buddies, nuking everything in my opponent's summons. I didn't even get to see, like, Sword Souls. This deck is so much fun when people play Sword Souls against it, because then they are just straight out of luck. Completely utterly dumbfounded. You know, you start popping the tokens before they can synchro. What are Sword Sultani gonna do? Not much. So, very nice showing by our deck. I like to see it work, and we didn't even get to go for like Clockwork Knight. This card's amazing in this deck. Makes my monsters bigger, my opponents smaller, changes the robots, and all sorts of good stuff. So, I'm happy with how the deck worked, and I'm glad we're going to see most of what it can do. So if you all enjoyed it, don't forget to smack the like button and subscribe, because we're almost to 900 subscribers again, and I want to see us hit it right there. I want to get to 900 subscribers. Come on, we can do it. We got 2 more days of Troll Week left. I'm still not telling you what tomorrow is. I gave a little spoiler today, but not tomorrow. You'll have to just tune in for that next time. So, till next time, everybody, here is the deck profile. Take it out. Have a good time screwing with people in masterduel with it. So for our main deck, we play 2 copies of the Furnace Sylph of the, I don't know all their names, Flying Fields, the Rabbit. Play the Rabbit. 2 copies of the Rabbit, 3 copies of the Bear, 3 copies of the Duck, 3 copies of Kingtiger Wanghu, he is the main power of the deck, 3 copies of Flourishing Fields. It's like, that's like one of the only ultras in the deck. It's pretty low rarity for a good chunk of it. But yeah, we play 3 copies of the Fairy, 2 copies of the Awakening, 3 copies of Moghu, because he's just nice for weakening my opponent's stuff. He's also a tiger. 1 copy Asa. I would play more than 1 Asa if I could, but 1, as you can see, is just fine. And then 1 copy of Cataclysmic Crusted Calciphidia, because he's just cool. He's just a cool dude. We have 1 card destruction for bad hands. Monsterborn is obvious for just bringing back Wanhus. Foolish Bear for just ditching Wanghu or Moghu and bringing them back. With one of our main revival spells, like our 3 Airs Rock Sunrise. We have a 1 Pot of Extravagance, which I play more than 1 of, but the ban list won't let me. 1 Moon Mirror Shield, because it can make, you know, Wanghu really annoying to deal with. We have our 1 Burden of the Mighty, old school cool card, just to weaken my opponent's monsters a little bit more. We have 1 Furnace of Corolla. This allows Wanghu and Moghu to get all the protection of our Furnace of monsters. Triple Clockwork Knight, very nice card, weakens my opponent, strengthens me, and, well, I can't search with it, but, you know, stack a few of these on the board, your opponent's going to be in for a hard time. Triple copy of Dogmatic Punishment. Our extra deck is completely irrelevant to us for the most part, except for like a couple cards we occasionally summon, like Mrs. Radiant or SP Little Knight. But there's good cards we can ditch, like Intis, Garura, Ignister Guy, cards that were part of the old build, but they're still big, so I can still pop stuff. This Meteor Guy, things of that nature. 2 copies of Solemn Warning, just in case my opponent can special summon something that's bigger than, you know, Wanghu can destroy. Like, when I was testing, I ran into, like, Skull Servants, and that's bigger than Wanghu can deal with. So, you know, something like Solemn Warning is definitely necessary here. And then 1 copy goes in match, because that's why we're playing all the Earths. So that way, I don't have any issues. My opponent might have an issue. After the extra deck, basic stuff. 2 Nintis, 1 Garura, 1 Moon Pegasus. This could be anything that's big, really. We have the Utopia Lightning package here, and a Baguska. I kind of forgot AA Zeus, but again, it's pretty irrelevant. So if you wanted to ditch Lulu for AA Zeus, that's fine. A couple copies of Aggregator, a couple of Mrs. Radiant, 1 Asa, and 1 Little Knight. So that's the deck, everybody. Hope you very much enjoyed it. Until tomorrow, your boy, the Memphis Exodia Alter, is signing out. Until then, y'all stay safe and happy, and keep on trolling my trollsters.